The Goodyear Assurance MaxLife 2 has the bigger mileage promise, but the Bridgestone Touranza EverDrive is cheaper and surprisingly stronger in snow and ice. So the real question is simple. Which tyre should you actually buy? This is the Goodyear Assurance MaxLife 2 versus the Bridgestone Touranza EverDrive. Two fresh touring all-season tyres built for drivers who want longer tread life, comfort, and everyday safety. Throughout this comparison, the performance metrics are expressed in percentages, with the Goodyear Assurance MaxLife 2 set as the reference point at 100%. The results are based on Tyre Rack's touring all-season tyre tests. In wet braking, the Goodyear Assurance MaxLife 2 stops 1 foot shorter than the Bridgestone Touranza EverDrive. That is only around a 1% advantage, so this is not a huge gap. In wet handling feel, both tyres scores the same at 6.13 out of 10. But around the wet handling lap, Goodyear is 1.3 seconds quicker, giving it around a 4% advantage. So in the wet, Bridgestone is close, but Goodyear has the better safety edge. Score after round 1, Goodyear 1 versus Bridgestone 0. In dry braking, Goodyear takes a clearer win. The Assurance MaxLife 2 stops 4 feet shorter than the Touranza EverDrive, giving it around a 3% advantage. That means better stopping confidence in normal everyday driving. In dry handling, Goodyear scores 7.25 out of 10, while Bridgestone scores 6.44 rating. That gives Goodyear around a 4% advantage in handling feel. From a tyre expert point of view, this means that Goodyear feels more stable, more control, and more confident on dry roads. Score after round 2, Goodyear 2, Bridgestone 0. For noise, comfort, and ride quality, Goodyear again has the advantage. The Assurance MaxLife 2 scores 8.08 out of 10, while the Touranza EverDrive scores 7.58 out of 10. That 0.5 point difference translates to around a 3% better comfort and refinement. This is important because a touring all-season tyre, comfort is not a small detail. This is a tyre that you live with every day on highways, city roads, and long drives. Goodyear feels like more refined, daily touring tyre here. Score after round 3, Goodyear 3, Bridgestone 0. Now, this is where the battle completely changes. In snow braking, the Bridgestone Touranza EverDrive stops 12.18 feet shorter than the Goodyear Assurance MaxLife 2. That gives Bridgestone a huge 18% advantage. In snow acceleration, the gap is even bigger. Bridgestone has a 9.9 foot advantage, giving it a massive 41% improvement in snow traction. This is not a small win, this is a major winter performance difference. In snow handling feel, Bridgestone scores 5.67 out of 10, while Goodyear scores 4.83 out of 10. Around the snow handling lap, Bridgestone is also 3.31 seconds quicker. So if you drive in snow, the Touranza EverDrive is clearly the stronger tyre. Score after round 4, Goodyear 3, Bridgestone 1. On ice, Bridgestone continues its comeback. The Touranza EverDrive stops 4.6 feet shorter than the Goodyear Assurance MaxLife 2. That gives Bridgestone around a 9% advantage in ice braking. From a safety point of view, this matters a lot because ice braking is one of the hardest conditions for any all-season tyre. So for winter grip, Bridgestone clearly wins. Score after round 5, Goodyear 3, Bridgestone 2. Now, let's talk about mileage, the main reason many buyers look at these tyres. The Goodyear Assurance MaxLife 2 has a UTQG tread wear rating of 820, while the Bridgestone Touranza EverDrive is rated at 800. That gives Goodyear a small expected tread wear edge. The warranty also follows the same story. Goodyear offers a 85,000 mile warranty, while Bridgestone offers 80,000 miles. So in the mileage round, Goodyear wins, but only a small margin. Score after round 6, Goodyear 4, Bridgestone 2. When it comes to pricing in the 215/55R17 size, the Bridgestone Touranza EverDrive is 3% more affordable compared to the Goodyear Assurance MaxLife 2. The price difference is small, but when combined with the stronger winter performance, Bridgestone becomes an interesting value choice. Score after round 7, Goodyear 4, Bridgestone 3. In summary, from my tyre expert point of view, the Goodyear Assurance MaxLife 2 is the stronger everyday touring tyre. It wins in wet braking, wet handling lap time, dry braking, dry handling, comfort, and mileage warranty. So if your driving is mostly city, highway, wet roads, and dry roads, I would lean towards Goodyear. It feels like the more complete daily use tyre. On the other hand, the Bridgestone Touranza EverDrive has one major advantage: winter grip. It is clearly stronger in snow braking, snow acceleration, snow handling, and ice braking. And it's also slightly cheaper. So if you live somewhere with real snow or icy roads, the Bridgestone becomes the more interesting choice.
Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.